You're watching South Asia Newsline and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Thursday, the 12th of March. US probes 16 trading partners to rebuild tariff pressure. India concerned over attack on Thai ship heading to Gujarat. And Nepal vote count ends RSP 2 seats short of supermajority. And now for all the details, US President Donald Trump's administration on Wednesday announced the launch of 2 new trade investigations into excess industrial capacity in 16 major trading partners and into forced labor as part of efforts to rebuild tariff pressure after the US Supreme Court struck down large parts of Trump's tariff program last month. US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer said that the Section 301 Unfair Trade Practices investigation could lead to new tariffs imposed against China, the European Union, India, Japan, South Korea and Mexico by this summer. Other trading partners subject to the excess capacity probe include Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Switzerland and Norway. According to the US Trade Representative's office, the new investigations are aimed at protecting the American industrial base from foreign economies whose structural excess capacity and production have displaced US manufacturing and discouraged investment in critical sectors. Meanwhile, India has expressed concern over attacks targeting commercial shipping in the ongoing West Asia conflict following missile strikes on a Thai-flagged cargo vessel in the Strait of Hormuz earlier on Wednesday. In a statement, the Ministry of External Affairs said it had taken note of reports about the attack on the Thai bulk carrier Mayuri Nari, which was sailing through the strait on its way to Kandla port in India's Gujarat. The ministry further reiterated India's position that attacks on commercial vessels and civilian maritime traffic must be avoided, particularly given the risks posed to crew members and global trade routes. Royal Thai Navy and United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations reported that a cargo vessel was hit by an unknown projectile in the Strait of Hormuz on March 11. 20 crew have been rescued from the Thai ship hit by unknown projectiles in the Strait of Hormuz, but 3 crew remain missing, informed Reuters. And amid concerns over possible fuel supply disruptions in India due to the ongoing West Asia conflict and tensions around the Strait of Hormuz, the central government has formed a 3-member committee led by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri to ensure uninterrupted supply of petrol, diesel and LPG in the national capital and to tackle rumors of shortages exacerbated by the Iran-US war's impact on the Strait of Hormuz. Concerns over energy supplies are growing in India as the ongoing conflict in the Middle East begins to ripple through global fuel markets. While the government insists there is no shortage of cooking gas, long queues have been formed outside distribution centers and airline ticket prices are rising as carriers grapple with higher fuel costs. Moving on, healthcare services in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir are facing disruption as health workers continue their protest over unmet demands. The strike has affected hospital operations, leaving patients waiting for treatment while workers urge the government to address their concerns. We have a report.
Protests by health workers have intensified across hospitals in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, as employees demand improved service conditions and benefits. At Kotli District Headquarters Hospital, patients and their families gathered outside closed hospital departments, expressing frustration over the ongoing strike.
आज बोल रहा हूँ मैं इस वक्त कोटा हॉस्पिटल में आया हुआ हूँ सुबह से अपने बच्चे साथ लेके और ये ख्वातीन और आज़ाद तमाम के तमाम यहाँ मौजूद हैं लेकिन यहाँ पर देखो 100 ख्वातीन से ज़्यादा आज माह रमज़ान है और 100 ख्वातीन से ज़्यादा इस वक्त वहाँ पर मौजूद हैं और उन ख्वातीन का सुबह से लेकर इस वक्त तक तमाम के तमाम जो अस्पताल के दरवाजे हैं वो बंद है और ख्वातीन बैठी हुई हैं हुकूमत से मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ, या तो इनके मुतालबात अगर दुरुस्त हैं तो फिलफौर इनके मुतालबात मानने चाहिए।
Health workers say they have been staging token strikes for more than 3 weeks, but claim their concerns have not been taken seriously by the authorities. According to protesting employees, their main demands include pension rights for health workers, improvements in the health service structure, and increased allowances.
हमारे जो चार्टर ऑफ डिमांड के तहत 21 निकाती एजेंडा है, वो 2021 से जो इससे साबका गवर्नमेंट है उसने इम्प्लीमेंटेशन दी हुई है, लेकिन मौजूदा गवर्नमेंट पे उस पर कोई अमल दरामद अभी नहीं कर रही है। हर दफ़ा ली तो लाल से काम लिया जा रहा है, जिस पे हम गवर्नमेंट आज़ाद कश्मीर से ये मुतालबा करते हैं, खुसूसी प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब से, वजारत सेहत से और चीफ सेक्रेटरी साहब से कि हमारे जायज़ मुतालबात हैं, इनको फिलफौर जो है अमल दरामद किया जाए। और जो हमारे यहाँ मरीज़ सफ़र हो रहे हैं, हम चाहते हैं कि हम अपनी ड्यूटियों को सरअंजाम दें और बासूल तरीके से सरअंजाम दें।
And concerns are growing over the safety and livelihoods of South Asian migrant workers in the Middle East following the recent conflict in the region. We have a report.
Bangladeshi labor leader Syed Saiful Haq says thousands of workers are facing uncertainty, with some already reported dead and many more injured. Speaking about the situation, Syed Saiful Haq said Bangladeshi workers in several Gulf countries are facing a devastating crisis. Haq stressed that the issue is not limited to Bangladesh alone. Workers from India, Pakistan, and Nepal are also employed in the same regions and face similar challenges.
Well, actually, Bangladeshi workers are now in a very devastating situation in the Gulf countries. Particularly, about 4 Bangladeshi already died, and more than 12, 13 are injured. But still, we don't know how many people are injured and died till date. But at the same time, there is no worker there because a lot of construction companies are just going off, and they are not getting paid for that their previous work as well. What actually we are getting the informations.
Haq also warned that the crisis could affect Bangladesh's economy, as millions of migrant workers regularly send remittances home, especially ahead of the Eid festival. Bangladesh has more than 12 million migrant workers worldwide, and around 70 to 80% of them are employed in Gulf countries. According to him, affected workers should receive compensation and proper support to address their losses and uncertain future.
That is very important. In this situation, we need cooperation with all the countries, not only country of destination, also sending countries should sit together, because India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, a lot of people are working in the same place. So they are doing, giving support to their own migrant workers, same way like Bangladesh. But if they sit together, discuss together, and also it brings their issues to the multilateral forum like United Nations, because we need that all the migrant workers, those are suffering, they should get compensation.
The Election Commission of Nepal says vote counting for the March 5 parliamentary elections has been completed, with final results expected soon after data entry is finalized. The Rashtriya Swatantrata Party, led by Rabi Lami Chane and associated with Balendra Shah, has emerged as the dominant political force. However, the party has fallen just 2 seats short of 2/3 majority in the House of Representatives. More than 10.7 million proportional representative voters were counted across the country. The party had already won 125 direct seats and is expected to gain 57 more under proportional representation, bringing its projected total to 182 seats in parliament. That leaves the party just 2 seats short of the 184 required for a 2/3 majority. The Nepali Congress finished second with about 16% of the vote, expected to hold 38 seats in total. The CP and UML secured 25 seats, while the Nepal Communist Party, led by Pushpa Kamal Dahal, is projected to have 16 seats. To form a government in Nepal's parliament, a party needs 138 seats, a threshold the RSP has comfortably crossed. But achieving a 2/3 majority remains uncertain. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.